Thanks, Karim. Hello, dear viewers. I'm going to take you through important numbers and statistics quickly on what Algeria is betting on for economic revival. So the country just turned a giant iron deposit into production, and a brand new 950 kilometers rail spine is what turns that ore into real value. So let me walk you through the numbers. Gara Djebilet holds about 3.5 billion tons of iron ore in the ground. Of that, roughly 1.7 to 2 billion tons are currently considered economically exploitable. The operation kicked off limited extractions in 2022, while talking about a couple of million tons a year to start. And that was the proof of concept. The ore is there, and it can be mined. When processing plants and full logistics are in place, production is expected to leap. The target range is 40 to 50 million tons a year at full capacity. That's the scale that changes Algeria's role from a raw materials seller to a major industrial supplier. And believe me, this is not incremental, it's transformational. So here's the practical bit. A mine this big needs a transport backbone. The Western mining line stretches roughly through 950 kilometers and is designed to carry 50 million metric tons per year of raw ore, plus about 25 million metric tons per year of processed material from nearby conversion units. In plain, the rail line is what makes mass production and exports possible. Without it, hauling tens of millions of tons just doesn't add up. So technically, we are also talking about heavy engineering across the desert. This is to say over 1,400 technical structures, dozens of bridges, including a multi-kilometer bridge across Wadi Dura and a massive earthworks. About 75 million cubic meters of material were moved during construction. And the line includes passenger stations and technical junctions, which means it's built to last and serve regions beyond mining alone. So what does that mean on the cash side? So conservative estimates suggest exports of roughly 30 million metric tons per year could bring about $3.9 billion. The project should also slash Algeria's import bill for raw materials. Numbers point to about $2 billion saved annually once local processing meet domestic demand. And if production and processing reach peak levels, some forecasts push gross annual returns significantly higher. But that's not all. There is also a social payoff. So construction and operation create thousands of jobs in building, running processing plants and logistics, and give a big boost to remote southern regions. Crucially, building domestic processing raises value added inside Algeria instead of shipping raw ore away. That's jobs, factories and supply chains staying locally. But no project this size is a headache, nor risk-free. Technical hurdles include processing ore that's high in phosphorus, that requires advanced treatment units, add in desert logistics, water and power needs, and the long-term maintenance of heavy infrastructure. However, the good news is the plan already includes treatment facilities and logistics upgrades designed to tackle these exact problems. And that's not quite all there. So there is also an international angle worth flagging too. Algeria is talking with regional partners and overseas firms about joint processing, technology transfer and export arrangements that brings foreign technical know-how to local sites, and it helps finance conversion plans and locks in long-term buyers for processed iron rather than raw ore. So to put it simply, partnerships mean better prices, more local smelting, and a steadier path from mine to the market. Timelines will stagger rail capacity and plants scale up together. So the full payoff comes in stages. The bottom line is Gara Djebilet, which gives Algeria huge mineral potential. The Western mining line is the transport backbone that turns that potential into jobs, exports and local industry. So together they shift the country toward stronger economic sovereignty, not just selling raw resources, but building the business around them. So that's all from me, guys. Thank you for following. Now back to you, Karim.